Well, good morning everybody, or afternoon, depending on where you're at. We're going to do a little point of view Toyota Tundra driving today. For those of you who maybe are looking for a Toyota Tundra, we're going to jump in. I'm going to take you for a ride. First of all, we have to grab the keys, and I keep them on this little carabiner here because I just kind of stick it on my belt and I'm good to go. Got to grab the base of the camera. Got to have some sweet tea for a Tundra ride. Let's go ahead and jump in. Nice warm day here, you guys can see, sunshine. Now, one thing I always do before I jump in and take off is just have a quick look. We had a lizard over there going to come with us if he's not careful. Let's just take a look around the side. Shouldn't be anything funky out here. Go ahead and hop in. Now, of course, we have the sunshade to take care of. But you're supposed to start the Tacoma up, I guess, and leave it run for a second before you go because of the turbos. I don't know if that's true or just rumor, but we're going to do it. Oops. Wasn't pressing the brake pedal hard enough, I guess. All this crazy safety stuff, right? Now, let's go ahead and see about getting this thing off. I really do hate messing with that thing, I must say. We don't want to do any of that business, so we're going to just leave that alone, I think. Let's go to just car, or truck in this case. You guys can see the history on there. Not much to look at, really. Let's go ahead, get going. You can see the extras I've added in here, some of the red accenting. There's some there, there's some over here on the side, there's some up here right underneath the steering wheel. I don't know if you guys can see that right over there. And let's go ahead and get going. I mean, look how big this thing is in here. It's just amazing, isn't it? Love it. So I'll give you the view, of course, outside of the windshield, I guess. First, I need to make sure that you can actually see what I think you're seeing. I think you can. I'll be driving pretty much like this, so you can see right out the front, and then the gauge cluster and all that stuff to get an idea of what it looks like inside the Tundra. Now, let's go ahead and back out of here. Always like to be careful when I'm doing this. Probably way overkill, but there'd be nothing worse than backing into a neighbor that's pulling in from going somewhere, or who knows, something crazy like that, right? Alright, I think I have successfully navigated out of the road there. I'm going to try to keep from making sudden movements. I know I've had people complain before about, oh, you're moving around so much, you're making me sick. Well, my goal is not to make anyone sick. This camera is funny. It flickers on the screen. It's because of the bit rate or something. I don't know. You technical gurus out there would know what causes the flickering, like of the digital radio screen or whatever it is. I don't really know myself. And let's get out of here. Check and see how much gas we have. Looks like about a full tank. I just filled up the other day, so we're looking good for gas, I think. Alright, make sure there's nobody coming. I don't see anybody. So we're good. We have successfully navigated out of the subdivision, I guess. Alright. Got to admit, I love being back in the Tundra. It is a huge truck. And I have to say, I really dig that. Here we've got a Ford coming. It's got nothing on this truck, man. You see him look over? He looked over in awe of the giant Toyota Tundra. Yeah, I'm sure that's why he was looking over. Ford's pretty big too, right? Again, as I said, it is a gorgeous day out here. Perfect day for a little point of view Tundra driving. I almost said Tacoma, but because of course I have the Tacoma as well. Got some field over there. I'd really love to just go shooting across that field, but the problem is, well, there's two problems. Number one, I don't own it, and number two, I'm not sure what's in it. You know, you go driving across something like that and there's, who knows, metal spikes, bars, shavings of stuff, rocks. I mean, you never know what you're going to run into in a field like that. Maybe somebody disconnected a plow and left it sit in there. I mean, I've seen it all, man. I mean, over here we have an outhouse. You wouldn't want to hit one of those that's been fallen or something, or laying on its side in there, right? Let's take another look, make sure that you guys can see. I think you can. I'm looking at the screen on my camera here just to get an idea of what you guys are seeing. And I suppose if I was a smart man, I would just hang this from my windshield right here and then tip it down so I can actually get an idea without having to hold it up in front of my face and see what you guys are seeing, right? Awesome. Now we're gonna just we're gonna take a left here just to get out on the road a little bit, open it up a little bit. When I do these rides, I like to make sure that I get some gas flowing through, clear things out a little bit, get up to speed. This is a 55, 60, 65, I don't know, mile per hour road. I usually try to keep it at the speed limit, you know. Don't want to have to add any revenue to the local coffers by speeding down a 55 mile an hour road. We're a little over now. And not that it's that big a deal. I don't think they really hit you up till you're maybe 10 mile an hour over or so, but kind of depends on what kind of day the police officer is having, right? But this gives you an idea for anybody out there who's looking to pick up the new Tundra, kind of what it looks like driving down the road, what it's like inside, how big it is, kind of the orientation of everything in here. You know, one thing I'm always interested in when I'm looking to buy a new vehicle is what is it like from the driver's perspective inside. Kind of makes me feel like I'm driving the truck, and honestly it makes me want it even more when I see people driving around. And I don't work for Toyota or anything, so nobody's adding to my bank account by buying a Toyota product, but I do think they're awesome. I love my Toyota vehicles. I've got the Tacoma and I've also got the Prius. I know, a weird mix, right? Two gas guzzling trucks and one economy buster, I guess. I don't know. Call me crazy. Anyway, I just wanted to get on, kind of bring you guys a little bit, the walk out, the look around, and driving down the road. Leave a comment. Let me know. Are you in the market for a Tundra? Particularly the new one? This is a 2024. Or do you already have one and you just like watching guys drive them? I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.